To cut out the waistband, you need to lay out your fabric on your table with the right side up, single layer. Then when you get to one side, you need to fold the fabric with right sides together, and you determine the width of how far you fold it by placing your pattern for the front and the back of your waistband onto the fabric, and make sure you have enough room to cut it out. After you have the general placement, we need to check to measure the fabric because we need to figure out the grain for the folded section. So we're going to take our soft tape measure from the selvage, which is this finished edge, over to the fold at the top of the area where you will cut, and the bottom. So it was 9 7/8 on my particular fold, and I just adjust it so it's completely even. That fold is the same, that folded width is the same all the way up. Now you take your front and your back pattern pieces and you're going to place it right on the fold, because we are not going to cut the folded edge. When you place it on the fold, the first thing you do is you will pin your pattern piece where it is right up against the fold. And after you have the folded edge pinned, then you can go ahead and continue pinning the rest of the pattern before you cut it out. So both the back and the front are indicating that this side of the pattern needs to be placed on the fold and cut. So that's how you're going to cut your front and your back. And the waistband, you assemble, there are 3 sections of the pattern, and you assemble it by taping it together on these dotted lines. Then you place it onto the fabric, single layer, make sure it's straight, and cut it out. You will also be cutting out the waistband out of your interfacing. So the interfacing has an adhesive, and you lay it out and you cut out that waistband pattern out of your self fabric and out of your interfacing. So after all your pieces are cut, we need to mark the notches on the pattern, which are these little triangles. You can just take your scissors and make a small little cut, 1/8 of an inch, anywhere where there is a notch. So you're going to mark all those, and then we are also going to be marking these small circles. These are the dart marks, and I'll show you how we do that. So after it's cut, you can keep it pinned and take 2 more pins and place your pins right through those small circles. And using your fabric chalk or your marking tool, you mark on the wrong side of both layers. Remember, this edge here is not cut, and you're marking where those pins come through both sides. Now you're ready to start assembling the waistband.